Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. I would like to share another handmade flower that I put together. So I'm going to angle my camera down. I'm going to show you the examples that I have. And here they are. Now, some of these are made out of fabric and a few of these are made out of napkins. And it's hard to tell which ones they are. So I'm going to hold these a little bit closer and see if you can tell which one is a napkin and which one is fabric. Well, this one is the napkin and this is the fabric. So I'm going to share with you the pattern, and today I'm going to show you how to put the napkin one together, and once you have the pattern you'll be able to do it with fabric. And so let's get started. So the napkin that I have is something I got at Tuesday Morning, and this one measures 5 by 5, but when you open it up it measures 10 by 10. So that is the size of my napkin, and you need 5 petals for each flower, and this size tends to work perfect. So what I do is I just get my ruler, and I think this is an inch and a half, I think. Let's see. Oh, let me see. I forgot. Yes, okay. The ruler is an inch and a half. So what I do is I just go ahead and decide what, I use the whole napkin, so I guess it really doesn't matter. So I'll start on this end. And so I just, let me turn it this way because I like this edge on when I'm cutting it. So I just get my napkin and measure the width of my ruler for the size of my petals. So I go ahead and cut 3 sections out of the napkin, because that's what you can get out of this 5 by 5 napkin. So just cut it like that, and then we'll do the last one. And each section will allow you to make 2 flowers. So the next thing I do is I have to open this up. Oops, sorry. I have to open this up, and my napkin has 2 layers for each section. So once I open it up, let me see. I'm going to grab my little clothespin and just leave it there, so that way it kind of helps keep it in place. You can use a pin if you want. So now I'm going to measure. Each petal is going to be 2 inches long, and I'll be able to get 5 petals, or actually 10 because this is folded in half. That's 2 there. So I just measure 2 inches. That's 4. Six. 8. And this should be very close to 2 inches. We'll just go ahead and just make sure, and that's pretty close. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and pile these up in a little pile. This one looks a little longer, or else it's just crooked. Okay, let me just measure it one more time. I want to make sure they're all the same size, because I have to cut a little edge on each corner. So let's see. Let me straighten this one out. Okay. So now we'll just pile these up. Okay, and like I said, this will be enough for 2 flowers here. And then we're just going to cut the corners and round them off. So I just do that. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and separate these so that we have 5 petals for each flower. So, and now we're going to fold them in half like this. That's 1, 2. Okay, I'm not going to do the 5 because I already have something started. So once we fold our 5 pieces, we're going to string them onto our thread, just like I showed you my other flower that I made. Here's the last petal. I've got 4 of them on there, so you just do a quick running stitch about 1/8 of an inch from the edge, and do that. And believe it or not, this is pretty strong paper. You think it would be delicate, but it's pretty sturdy once you have it folded in half and with the layers. So have all the petals going in the right direction. I hope that's focused. Let's see, so let's do this. And what I like to do is I like to put the edge of the petal on top of the next one. So that way you just run around the 5 petals like that. And then you pull on it, and we'll go ahead and sew these 2 edges together. And since, let's see, this one went on top, and then this side will go on top of that petal. So just gather it, and then we'll go ahead and just sew it to the last, sew it to the last petal. And then just pull it slightly taut. And you can leave the center a little bit open if you want, so that you can add a button, or this was a button, and I just put the shank in the hole. And so just go ahead and tie this off. Just tie a knot. Okay, cut this off. And there you have a napkin flower. It's so cute. You could probably just even separate these to make it a little bit fluffier, or this is pretty just like it is, and it's kind of a flat flower, so you can put these on a lot of projects. And there we go. That is my napkin flower tutorial. And like I said, you can do the same thing by cutting fabric strips and sewing them exactly the same way that I did. So hope you can make some of these flowers and use up some of those napkins that we've all collected. So thanks everyone for watching. Take care.